Most of us are in parking lots daily. And what we don't realize that there are 5 seconds in that day, in that parking lot, that are really dangerous. Welcome back to Everyday Self-Awareness. Today we're going to talk about those 5 seconds and why they're dangerous. Let's get into it. So I'm walking out of the store. I've got a bag in hand. It could be groceries, it could be a gym bag. I look down, grab my keys. I've got a half a dozen keys here. I'm trying to find the right key, and the whole time I'm walking towards the car. Then all of a sudden I realize there's a phone call, so I put down the bag, I'm holding the keys. I check my phone. Oh yes, I'll get right back to you, hon. And I'm texting. And I look back down, I'm holding the phone now, the keys in my bag, and I approach my car. I put the bag down, trying to get the keys into the door. This is what I'm talking about, folks. These are the most dangerous seconds while you're in the parking lot. Let's talk more about it. So that danger happens when I'm next to the car. The doors are open. I'm trying to put the keys back in my pocket. I'm trying to talk to my daughter on the phone, and I'm looking down. Maybe I'm texting. All the time I'm on the phone, I'm picking up maybe some bags and I'm putting them in the back of the car. I've got my head, half my torso inside the car. These are the moments when I'm not paying attention. I have no idea what's happening around me. And worse, the parking lot could be full of cars, maybe big utility vans, and maybe there's some trees, and maybe there's a fence line. So even if I did look up, maybe it's too late because whoever was approaching has used cover to get closer to me. And once they get close to me and I'm not paying attention and I'm next to that car, if I'm a female and they're trying to get me into a car and hijack my car at the same time, I'm in a lot of danger, folks. This is what I'm talking about. These are the moments. We need to be aware of these. So when I talk about being aware of these moments, understand something. Bad people, criminals, a lot of times they will case parking lots. They've already spent days, if not weeks, in that parking lot looking for the best parking spots that hold cover, that people aren't paying attention, places where they can sneak in and get really close to you. And when you are so hyper-focused on those things that we've already talked about, that's when they're going to make their move. Because they want it to be quick, quiet, and they don't want anybody else to notice. So these seconds that I'm talking about, when we've got our back turned, we've got, like I mentioned before, our head is inside the car, okay, I'm looking down at my phone. This is what the criminal is looking for. This is what the bad guy is looking for. Understand, anybody that wants to do harm to us, steal something, God forbid, take us away, okay? They're looking for us not to be paying attention. They want to be able to get on top of us very quickly without being noticed. Not only do they look for that opportunity when we're not paying attention, when we're so hyper-focused, they've probably already cased out the parking lot. More than likely, there's 1 or 2 or 3 particular spots in that parking lot that they like to focus on more often than not, because maybe there's a line of trees, maybe more cars park in this one particular spot, which gives them more cover, okay? These are things that they're already thinking about, and they're gonna take advantage of us when we're hyper-focused on putting the kids in the car and we have our back turned, putting the bags in the car, we have our back turned. All these moments, this is what they're looking for. They're looking for those 5 seconds. So obviously, none of us should be paranoid. We've got to go about our daily business and make sure that we can go shopping and visit the places that we need to go to. And I would never want anybody to just live inside a bubble. So there are a few things that we can do to help make sure that we stay safe, okay? To make sure that we've got the best self-awareness. First, before we leave any building, get your keys in your hand. have that car key, not only your keys in your hand, but have that car key between your thumb and your index finger ready to go, okay? Then at that point, before I even leave the building or as I step out, pause for a second. Take a good scan through the parking lot. Right there and then, if anything looks suspicious, if you don't like the way somebody looks, and I'm not one to profile or suggest that we profile everybody, but when it comes to certain moments, we do want to make sure we stay safe. And if somebody doesn't look right, profile them. Keep yourself safe. Stay in the store. Watch till that person leaves. Watch till that vehicle leaves. As soon as I feel like that parking lot's safe and I've got a nice direct route back to my car, if I'm carrying a bag, make sure that I have the ability to drop this bag and put my hands up right away, okay? I don't like to have, if it's a gym bag, have it slung over my back if I can help it, okay? I want to be able to release that bag really easily. I also want to make sure that that bag, all the zippers and everything are tied up, are closed up so I'm not losing anything out of the bag. I've seen this before, folks. Something falls out of a bag because it was poorly packed, and next thing you know, they're reaching down, that person's reaching down and they're not paying attention. These small little habits help us keep our self-awareness right to the point we get up to the car. And then once we get to the car, put that bag down in such a way where your eyes are up, okay? Or put the bag on top of the car. Put the key into the car looking around. When I go to load something up in the car, I open the back of the car, I scan, okay, my area, then I put quickly my stuff into the car, okay? I'm not fumbling around. I'm not worried about which bag's going where at this point, okay? I stop, I look around, I scan, I close the door, walk to my driver's side door, look, get in, lock the doors, I'm ready to go. Again, this isn't about being paranoid. It's about understanding that we have moments in our life when we're transitioning from one environment to another where we're hyper-focused on certain things. And we've got to make sure we train ourselves to keep our head on that swivel and think about what we're doing during those 5 seconds. I hope this video helps. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay safe. Take care.